HTML pages are made up of elements. Elements are sometimes also referred to as a tag, where they have a starting tag and an ending tag, and usually some sort of content in between the two tags. As a live example, we're going to write our first tag here. Just make some extra space here for us, and I'm going to show you how these work. So we have HTML tag, and that goes between the less than and greater than symbols. Some content in between, and then you close the HTML tag with a less than and a slash. So you notice how these match, but this one starts with the less than tag, and this one starts with less than slash tag. So that means it's closing it. Now, this is an element where there can be content in between it. A great example of this would be the paragraph element, the bold element, the italic element. All of these have some sort of content in between it. So if we wanted to italicize something, we would write opening I tag with a closing I tag. Now we have a different type of element as well, and it is a self-closing element. These elements are a little bit different, but sort of along the same lines. There are some elements that don't have content in them because they use what are called attributes. And we'll cover attributes in the very near future. One of these examples would be the image element. So for this one, we would have img, which is image, src, source. We put website.com/image.jpg in there, and we close it like that. So there is no /image tag. So instead we have a tag that closes itself because you don't put any content inside of an image except for the image. Now to further this, we can do what's called nesting. We can put HTML elements inside of other HTML elements. And this will create a form of hierarchy. The easiest way to maintain your hierarchy is through indentation. Through indentation, you're going to find everything is very easy to understand. So here, let's do an example. We're going to open a paragraph. Hey, I'm a paragraph. And in this paragraph, we're going to make something bold. And then I close the paragraph tag. So here you see, I open the paragraph, close the paragraph. Inside of it, I have regular text. I also have another HTML element to make this bold. So this will display a paragraph as well as a bolded area. Don't forget that it needs to be closed though. It's very important that if you have an opening tag, you have a closing tag. In the case of the image, we have the opening tag. The closing tag just happens to be part of the original opening tag as well. So it's all one element. Whereas here and here, there's an opening and closing tag. The last thing to note here is that all these tags are lowercase. Now you do not have to use lowercase HTML, but stricter document types like XHTML require lowercase HTML tags, and that's a standardization for everybody. Now whether it's lowercase or uppercase really doesn't matter too much in this day and age. However, to stick with the standard is usually the best approach, especially if you're going to work with another developer at some point in your life. Standardizations also help you with search engines, so when Google comes and crawls your site and looks for certain information, Google is going to see the HTML like what we have written here. Your task for this video is to open up your favorite editor, whether that's Notepad++, Sublime, Notepad, TextEdit, whatever that may be, and write just a couple tags. We went over the paragraph, bold, and italic tags in this video, so just practice writing those. Open your paragraph tag, put some content in between it, a sentence or two, and then close it. Try nesting it as well. Open a paragraph, write a sentence, write a partial sentence, make one of the letters bold, maybe make a full sentence bold. Close that bold tag, close that paragraph tag, and then I want you to save that file and open it up in your browser. And you can see what it looks like from there.